Johnny. I put the live in the
Esto es una Coca-Cola mexicana.
Alright, my memory card has only 15 minutes. Just kidding.
Are you sure you know how to do it?
Alright.
Dude, you're so muscular now, bro.
Nah, it's just a lot of food.
There's a lot of food. Doesn't matter, bro. Who cares how you got your muscles?
Straight
You
McDonald's.
got them, right?
Straight
It looks like you
Mickey
could fucking
D's.
strangle somebody now, bro.
I don't want to be the one to blame. That's it. There's professionals in this room.
What's up, my brother?
Happy, healthy.
Shit, man. Congrats on being a dad.
Thank
dude.
you, my brother. It's
Welcome
a great
to the
feeling.
club,
Yes,
dog.
girl, dad, gang all the way.
Girl, dad, gang.
Cheers to that.
How old now?
1 month and 6 days.
Oh man, you're still in the fresh stage.
Yeah, facts. I'm still counting minutes.
fresh stage. Be grateful, dude, because once they can walk and talk, it's all over.
Okay, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for her to start walking and running.
So what's going on, man? What's new in the world of Dashius Clay?
I mean, nothing compares to having a baby. So after that, it's kind of like the same music, you know, just making it happen, keeping the gear going, working on the Red Baron 3s, which I thought I was done with, but I'm not, and releasing a lot of music. I got my label now in full mode, released 4 singles this year already, and then 2 of my own, so total of 6. So moving full speed. Finally, 2023 was like a really draggy year for me, so it feels good to be.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a draggy year for you, dude. You're always moving fast. You always got something going on.
Yeah,
shoes and-
but in comparison to my trajectory, always the way I look at things, I felt like last year I really took a lot of time to just self-reflect and like enjoy life and just
Gotcha.
be in the moment.
Gotcha. Well, those that don't know Dashius Clay, who is Dashius Clay?
At this point, I consider myself just an artist, like all around, because there's like really nothing that I don't like to get involved in and create, and like any opportunity that I can see something great coming out of, I take that and just make something out of it. Like, I mean, I've done, you know, I do like we've spoken about like how I do my graphics, I do the production, I do the engineering, the mixing, the recording, the writing, the videos, the editing, the clothes, the shoes, the sneakers, you know, like, so like really
All around, hands on.
I just like to be, I look at my biggest like idols as artists, and they were always so like multi-diverse and like their mediums of art. And I look at like myself like that, just minus the paint. Although I do paint now, but
Hell yeah.
you know,
Hell
just
yeah.
keeping it artistic. That's it.
Well, where's the Red Baron thing come from?
The Red Baron thing stemmed from me being tired of, I was always bald and had like the chin strap beard. And like everybody used to always call me Pitbull. And like that had, like, I like Pitbull, but it would have always bothered me so much because like I was just so big on being myself. And then like, I really just one day just like took that leap of faith, grew my beard out. And then like from growing my beard out, I've always had this thing where like I look in the mirror, and if I don't feel crazy enough, I got to do something about it. Right. Like whether it be in like a really crazy haircut or tats or like, or jewelry or something, like so the red beard was like the easiest way out. And I felt like,
Yeah, no, for sure. It's definitely a signature
yeah.
from the filters and everything.
And the first time it was pink, because I didn't really know how to do it.
I mean, I know I got the platinum hat, but I tried to bring my.
No,
I had the
looking fly.
Dashius shirt, the Red Baron shirt with the crown and the smiley face with the
yes,
crown.
I love that shirt.
Yeah, I couldn't dig it out fast enough to get out here, but
Facts.
yeah, man. So, frick, how long have we known each other now? It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Been a minute.
I would
Been
say
a
what,
minute.
like maybe 7 years, 8 years?
Easy, probably.
Yeah. I would say-
Time's been flying, dude.
Yeah, time flies, definitely.
Well, we're smoking on some rainbow belts.
Okay.
I know
You've always been a true good smoker.
Yeah.
I think you've always been a quality over quantity guy.
Well, you too, man. I know with the rapper weed and everything. It was only fitting to bring you on here
Facts.
after
Thank you. I appreciate
doing
that.
the whole rapper weed interview.
Yeah, we had a great time. I was very early stages in podcasting and like learning how to fucking go about all that. And like, I commend you on taking that route because it's definitely a lot of work.
Yeah. And I get you with the whole image thing, dude. When I used to start, I started off as John Hollywood, and I used to have the low chin line, and they used to call me Paul Wall. And then when I grew the beard out, I got Action Bronson. I'm like, come on,
You
man.
just can't win. You just can't win.
No matter what, there's a
Trust me,
comparison.
I feel that all the way. I literally needed to just like rebel and be like, yo, you know who has a red beard? Nobody.
Yeah, you have to like create your own individuality.
But it's for me. That's the biggest thing that people don't understand. Like people think
Well,
that I
it's for
do
the
it.
artist always, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, you want to be your own. You know, you don't want
Facts.
to be. It's good to be compared to the people that like mold you on who you are. You obviously we're learning as hip hop artists from the guys that we look up to. You know, and it's an honor to actually be, compared to them. But at the same time, we want to fit our own mold.
Facts.
You know,
I promise you, I wouldn't. I think my beard has been red for I think 10 years, and I just don't. Whoa, movie. I just don't think that I would commit. I would have committed this long with it if it like was anything else but for me.
got you.
Like I tell you, like I literally look in the mirror, and if I don't look crazy enough, like I have to do something
No,
intense.
I feel that. I feel that. Ever since I've known you, I kind of felt that, man. You've always had your own vibe, your own thing. And I mean, I commend you for doing everything, dude. I mean, at the end of the day, most artists aren't hands-on that way. I mean, I don't do everything, you know. I definitely don't engineer, produce, any of that. You know, I'm grateful for the team that I got.
Yeah, facts.
You know, the guys that look out for me and do on that on the end. DJ Illusion with the mixing. You know, I got.
Is it
LID
illusion or
on the beats.
illusions?
Illusions. I think
I'm
it's
kidding. I'm kidding.
Oh, that's it.
I think I think our audio just got cut off.
You can follow him at Mixed by Illusions.
I love it. I love it. He sets himself up for that sometimes.
Yeah, you know, Superman S on the chest.
It's okay because listen, do you know how many people like will run up to me and be like Cassius, and I'm like, that's definitely not. but
Cassius Clay.
I'll be like, all right, whatever you say. I just ignore people. Like it's never like that serious, but it makes me laugh.
Why did you come up with the name Dashius Clay?
All right, so in high school, I used to make these custom jerseys, right? And NFL on NFL.com, and like you could write your name out on the back. So everybody used to call me CeeLo,
Yeah.
but I didn't like. I had ordered this jersey and they didn't let me put a dash. So to be
Yeah.
obnoxious, I wrote C-Low, right? So everybody started calling me Dash from that point. Dash. One day I was opening up a show for Rick Ross, and when I had to like get to the front, I had to like write this like my name out and everything so they could give me my pass.
Yeah.
And I told the lady Dash, and she just looked at me. She said, "Your mother didn't give you one name." And for whatever reason, I don't understand why. I don't know what. I just said Dashius Clay. Like I just wanted to get on stage. Like I didn't give a shit. And
That was
she
the best
looked at me
idea.
and she was like, "That's a beautiful name." And I was like, "Thanks." And like I kind of thought about it walking off. And then like when I went to get presented on stage, the guy was like, "I really like this artist's name, Dashius Clay." And
fire.
like from that point on, I was like, "Yo, that was 2 for 2 right out the gate." I've never felt that. Like it was like I hit the lottery. So I was like, "Yo," I just ran with that, and I never looked back. Like to me,
That's crazy, dude.
A name is a name,
Because
but-
normally, you know, with nicknames, you don't end up naming yourself.
No,
and it
facts,
ends up being that good,
100%.
You know, that's why I'm saying John Hollywood, J Wood. That was my first thing. It's like really generic. You know, the Johnny Hopkins thing like found me. You know,
yeah, if I would have overthought it, if I would have had the time to think it, I would have definitely overthought a name, and it would have been a lot more crazier. Like I don't know what it would have been. It would have been some foolish, outlandish name. C3PO 5J. I don't know.
C3PO5.
I would have had a bunch of different meanings and just would have been too much.
All right, so what's this obsession with Coca-Cola?
I love the taste. It's like that simple. I don't know. It just tastes great with everything. It's like a cigarette. It's like good after sex, good with a meal, good when you wake up. I don't know. There's nothing. I just like growing up. My aunt, when I lived in Colombia, her house was made out of like mad Coca-Cola products. So she had like a legit Coca-Cola refrigerator, Coca-Cola oven, Coca-Cola
dope.
microwave.
Oh,
Oh! The
There
belt,
goes-
the reflexes of a mongoose.
Smoker's champ belt, dog. Almost took off on me.
But yeah, like I don't know why I'm obsessed with it, other than I love the taste of it. It's just like I don't know. It's like asking somebody why you like weed.
Yeah,
Like it makes you happy. That's why.
Well, I need that shit for sure.
Me too. Trust me.
I need
I'll
it
be
more than I'm a parent.
I
now.
will be like literally miserable at any restaurant or wherever I'm at if I don't have Coke, if I like can't get my drink. If somebody's like, "Oh, we have Pepsi," like I'm literally like the most depressed person. I'm like, "Yo, this is no good. You should just put it on like hold it like there you go, like
hold it like the Rock. Oh,
like
shit.
the true champ." There you go.
There we go.
I don't know how
Smoker's
comfortable that
champ.
is, but
Yeah. I'm the greatest. The greatest smoker there ever
nothing
was.
wrong with that. Cheers to that.
So we'll be premiering a track
Okay.
that we made a while ago.
All right.
You know, for an artist, I'm very horrible at releasing music.
Nothing
I'll
wrong
be
with
honest
that.
with you. I'm the worst at releasing music, but I have a lot of music. I have music with you, and I feel like it's only fitting to release.
Oh
it
wait,
with
the
this
song is with
podcast.
me.
Yeah, the
Oh, that's
Money
even-
Trees.
That's
The Money
that's
Trees, the track
phenomenal.
that I got you.
That's phenomenal.
So Will
You're
made the
right,
beat.
You're right. Yes.
Will made the beat,
Man, wow.
and you were featured on it, and that's why I bought those 3 Money Trees.
Then so that means to me that's beautiful because I haven't heard this.
And I bought you the Money Tree because of the
Yes,
track.
yes, I remember
him.
this.
So what happened to your Money Tree?
Okay, so my money tree was growing amazing. Like the first like 8 to 12 months of the money tree's life, it was happy. We were both flourishing and just like killing it. And then like I had this like really good 1 year period of like dealing with a lot of toxic people in my life and just like even being toxic to myself.
Yeah.
And like I watched that tree absorb all that energy. And like I'm so grateful for the tree because I honestly feel like that tree took a lot of the bluntness of what I was going through in life. But
Didn't make
the
it.
consequence of it was that the tree just little by little it was like 1 branch down, 2 leaves down, 3 and I would do everything. I would go to Home Depot and ask everybody what fertilizer and what this and that. And I was just doing too much. And then I think as a matter of fact, now I remember the biggest toll that it took was I had to do a termite tent on my house,
Yeah.
and I accidentally left the tree outside for like 2 days.
Oh my gosh.
And when I
that's probably what
came
happened.
back, I was like, "Oh
That's
no!"
probably what happened. It's probably
But I try to
definitely
love it back to life. It just
Hey,
you know,
man.
not everything you love is gonna love you back.
Well, mine's alive and it's flourishing.
Is it?
But
I need to see a picture one of these
but
days.
I gotta be honest, dude. I gotta be honest. My girl has a green thumb, so she be
Okay.
taking care of all my
Okay.
stuff, my bonsais, all. Like if it weren't for her, they'd probably be dead too. I think Will's died.
I'm
Can
sorry.
we get a confirmation?
he put his sexy
said,
voice on
yeah,
to
shit-
say, he's like,
shit's
you know,
dead.
my tree dead. Yeah, it's dead.
So, anyways, we'll be dropping that track,
I'm excited.
Money Trees. So, what are you working on, man? Like, what's music in the music stream, or you got any new videos or singles you're popping off with? or-
The single that I got right now is called Jet Fuel with an artist named Sarad.
Okay.
It's like a real self-reflective track. But like I just produced this big record for YJ and Baby Zay. It's like a Jersey Wave, Jersey Club track record. And then I just my label on Platinum, my first 4 releases of the year were like real far left international artists. So I got one guy from Africa, I got one guy from Russia, I got one guy from Colombia, and I got one guy from Australia. And these are like all single releases that I've done. It's all house, like deep house records.
Okay.
So really just dabbling in a lot of stages of music right
Okay.
now.
No, I always respect that, man.
Just
I always
doing
respect
something
that.
fun.
I like when artists step out of their comfort zone.
Well, like everybody expected me to do like on like my label. Everybody really expected it to be like just about me, and like what I really wanted to do was like I wanted to treat my label like I treat my playlists, like that current vibe that I'm on and like what I really like. So like I want to treat it more as a fan than as an artist because it's important for me to like do something more than just for myself. Like I want people to like be put on the cool music, and I want to help certain producers and certain artists out. And like if I have a vision for something that I really enjoy, like I want to take the time to like cultivate that and make it grow. You know, so like I spent like 6 months hand picking these artists and producers that I signed. And like I'm only signing them to single deals because I don't want to hold these people captive. Like I don't think that's my strength as a label head. Like I think I'm really good at like finding something that I like and blowing up that exact particular song, rather than like let me do an entire like 4-year career with you. Like because I don't genuinely like every artist album that I like, you know.
And not only that, I mean, I feel like music, the whole direction of everything's changed. Like it's hard to make timeless records nowadays because everything is moving so fast. Everybody makes so much music. You know, it's like flooded.
Facts.
You know, so at the end of the day,
There's a lot of options all day.
and you have to flood to keep up with these artists because unless your music is timeless,
Yeah,
which
facts.
You know,
But yeah, other than that, I mean, just keeping the needle moving with the production and like the artistry of things. Like I just try never to release like the same thing twice.
Yeah.
And like just kind of always keep people guessing. So like I'm still on that. That's what
Nah,
gets me up in the
I
morning.
feel
Is
you.
challenging myself to do
I
something
feel
that I
you.
haven't.
Yeah, I was showing somebody your records today, and it's just like when you even just start playing the diversity. And
Facts.
like
I'm literally like singing
everything
and
is-
rapping, then
yeah,
fucking
all
then
over the
country
place.
voice, then whatever. Like
Yeah.
I'm just, but that's like, to me, what I was taught was that's always true self-expressionism. Like the way
Yeah.
I feel myself. It's
Yeah.
kind of like you're really good at going into characters, and like that's a form of self-expressionism because like that's what you see in your head, and that's how you act it out and like and dress it up.
Yeah.
And I feel like the same thing with my voice. Like for me, it's
Yeah.
I could literally do 28,000 voices, and
Mhm.
why not use them on my songs? Like,
Yeah. Nah, I feel that. I feel that. I feel that. You know, that's the crazy thing. Like my favorite artist is probably Dave Grohl.
okay, amazing.
And I love the fact that like I found a story that like when I was super young I heard this. When he did the demo for the Foo Fighters,
Mhm.
he did every instrument, the lyrics, everything. Basically got the record deal for the Foo Fighters by himself and then filled out
Yeah.
the positions.
I heard that too. I heard he actually did it as a license deal. He didn't even get a regular record deal.
It's insane.
He did a licensing deal where he said I'm gonna pay everything up front, and then I'm gonna basically just license you the music, so you don't own it. You get a percentage for being a
insane.
distributor, and like that to me is amazing. But I respect people like him because he's so multiversed also in music. Like he seems to really have
Went from the drummer to the lead guy, you know what I'm saying?
effortlessly and flawlessly because
Yeah.
he's
And he can play any instrument.
he may, I don't know, to me I like him better as a singer and as a frontman than a drummer.
Yeah.
Like he's amazing.
Well, I mean, he does phenomenal on the drums too. I mean, he did Tenacious D, but he did Tenacious D's first album, the whole drum set. He did the drums for what was that other band?
To me he's like Pharrell.
Yo, he's crazy. I just love musical geniuses like that,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Facts. Yeah, he's always been.
And I feel like you're definitely a artist that steps out of the box and like wants to experiment with like a lot of different stuff. And
I would.
It really works out well for you. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm passionate about it. Like everything I'm gonna do, I'm either gonna do it or I just rather say no. Like it's so important for me. Like me and Illusion were just talking about like keeping a clean face, and like I mean that in so many aspects because like even as an artist and as a producer or as a designer, like you have to keep a clean face in the sense of like whatever you deliver has to be pure. Like you don't want to come off as trying to make a gimmick or, you know, like I'll give a perfect example, like the Soulja Boy game thing, right? Like not to speak negatively on Soulja Boy, but like, do you really trust that Soulja Boy is gonna give you the best at a video game console? You know what I'm saying? Like he's kind of gimmicky in a sense, so you don't really believe that those things that he's creating are pure.
No.
Like I would like to make sure that whatever I touch people know that that's like 100% a reflection of what I
feel that.
wanted.
I feel that.
You know, so like that's super
Quality.
important.
There's
Yeah, facts.
Something that you'd want for yourself that you'd want to buy as a consumer.
Facts, because if not, I could do that all day. I could
get it.
easily be like, yo, let's design 100 shirts today. Let's give me 10 shoes. Like, but I don't do that. Like, I'm detailed as fuck. So like, I need to make sure that I'd rather it take longer and get done right than.
Yeah, I got you. So besides music, what do you like to do in your free time? What makes Dashius Clay besides making your music?
Listening to music. I love to like, I have these like deep hours where like I go into YouTube and I go down these like rabbit holes of like 80s music or 90s music or live performances, and it can literally be like anything from like Mexican music to like Australian music. My favorite app is this app called like Radio with like 4 O's, and like it gives you like, and you can literally pick the decade and the country, and
Fuck.
it's an app, right? And you pay like $10 for it, but you pick the decade and country, and it'll take you through like all the music of that age and that location. And like to me, like as a kid, my favorite thing was like playing with a radio and trying to get like different parts of the world. So like I feel like that's like translated into like a lot easier way for me to fucking listen to music now, like the app. But like I love doing that. Like I love seeing different things, and then like I'll kind of like a lot of times sample some of that music now. And other than that, really just enjoying my family. I like going to the beach and catching the vibe, but mainly music, man. Like when I'm not working on it, I'm a fan.
I got it.
Like full fan. I'm obsessive with it.
That's good, man. That's
yeah,
good.
my YouTube numbers are scary. Like how much time I spend watching things and oh no, you know what? I'm lying. My biggest thing lately has been watching cars get cleaned and detailed. I don't know. I literally, I'm hooked on it. I'm on Facebook. Everything that's like a reel is like, would you like to watch this chair get cleaned, or would you like to watch this car get waxed? Or like, I don't know why. I've become obsessive with it.
Bro, that's hilarious that you say that, dog. My 4-year-old, she loves the car wash so much that she wants to watch car wash videos on YouTube. She'll literally watch.
I watch him. I'm right there with her, watching cars get detailed. I'm like, ooh, this one looks real moldy. I can't wait to watch this. And I sit there and watch. I'm like, man, they removed that mold so dope. But it's like, it's just weird.
Yeah, it's just fire. That's funny as fuck. The age that we live in, that you could just chill and watch people wash cars.
Facts. Facts.
All right, well, I have a game that we play. It's called Truth or Dab.
Okay.
Basically, I ask you a question.
Oh my goodness.
If you don't want to answer the question,
I dab.
you have to take a dab.
Like this dab or like that dab?
No, like this dab.
All right.
Do you dab?
I don't dab anymore. The last time I dabbed, I almost died.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I'm okay with that. You got to die sometimes. You got to almost die sometimes.
Well,
YOLO.
you know, hey.
But listen, I'm gratefully, I'm a very honest person, so hopefully this helps in this game.
All right, so the reason why we asked the question is because, basically you get to see if you want to answer it before you take the dab.
Okay.
All right, so you have a song called A-Hole.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Uh-huh.
What is the most asshole thing you've ever done in your life?
Oof. I definitely want to answer this, but I gotta. The most asshole thing I've ever done. Yo, I'm not a petty or spiteful person, right? At all. But there was this ex-girlfriend of mine that was like just driving me insane, and I broke all her brush pens.
Oh, shit.
That was probably the most, like, 'cause I don't do too many a-hole things, but that was like, I always felt like I shameful about that. I was like, that was so petty of me. Like, I just like literally broke them all, and I was just like,
Hey, well, there you go.
there you go. I saved the dab.
You saved the dab. Saved yourself from the dab. Saved your life. Your life was in the fucking
In the balance.
on the line, in the balance.
Wait, you don't have the dab?
Well, shit, I could dab. I always dab.
See,
I'm the Lord of the
you
dabs.
should change the rules to where
So then I got to dab?
Yeah,
Okay,
exactly.
there
There
you
we go.
Listen, this is the
we're,
second
we're,
episode.
we're adjusting things here.
We're working things out here. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
it's
All right,
either-
so I got to
since
dab.
I was
Since
honest, you
since
have
you
the
took
dab.
the truth. I got to dab. No problem. Let's do that. It's a win-win for me.
I bet. That's a scary thing for me, man. Dabbing is not It's not everybody's sport.
I'm the Lord of the dabs, baby.
How often do you dab?
Every day.
Every day? How many times a day do you dab?
God, I don't know. It depends on the day. I mean,
But that looks pretty portable.
I do work a 9 to 5.
But that looks pretty portable.
Oh,
though.
it is portable. I take it with me everywhere.
Do you dab at work?
Oh yeah, I dab it.
Do you have a job where that's frowned upon?
I'm an electrician.
Okay, so you're pretty much on your own.
Yeah, I'm on my own most of the time.
Okay, so yeah, so it's all right to dab at your
But
job.
I don't really dab like on the job. I dab at like lunchtime.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Nothing
If
wrong
my
with that.
boss is watching this, yeah,
Thanks, John.
he already knows. You know what I mean, I'm the Lord of the dabs, bro.
Hey, listen,
Johnny
man,
Hopkins.
but as long
you
as
know,
you-
you know who you're hiring. You know what I'm saying?
A, that, and
Like,
B, as long
you
as you
know
can
you're
function,
hiring.
it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, you know. Well, you know, like, listen, I go by the how high rule. You know, you study high, get high scores.
There you go.
know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So everything in my life, you know, I've done high.
They probably
I
prefer
learned
you
it
that
high.
way.
I learned electric high. I was fucking already smoking.
When you're
weed at that
stressed out,
time.
they're probably like, Johnny, smoke something, please.
Yeah, they're like, please just go fucking smoke.
You see?
dude. You're being a fucking a-hole.
You see?
Being like Dashius Clay.
You see? This is a good thing. This works out in your favor.
You know what I'm saying? I got like the dark red beard. You got the bright red
The
beard.
bright-
We're the red bearded brothers.
The charged.
The bearded barons.
There you go.
Fucking A. I like that. I'm gonna have to change the rules.
I think that's
If
a
you
good.
tell the
I think that's
truth,
a
I
good,
gotta take the
yeah,
dab.
facts. It's only right. Otherwise, I feel like I'm being
Well, we're working these things out.
I'm
you
being
know?
bullied
We're working
into
it out as we
something.
go along. That was Truth or Dab with our special guest, Dashius Clay.
Thank you. You guys should. This should be a dab company that sponsors you. What's your favorite dab company? Is there do
Oh yeah, there's a lot of extract companies. Though.
Okay.
There's a lot of extract companies for sure.
What's your favorite?
I don't really have a favorite, but I mean, they're used to like Rosin Brothers was the best when we were coming up. I mean, gee, I've been dabbing so long. Fuck, I don't even know how long it's been since maybe 2014. Fuck,
That's a long time.
Lord of the Dabs, baby.
Lord of the Dabs.
King of the Kush. Rap game Willie Nelson. Thunder Dab Marley.
It's a lot.
I got more nicknames than Diddy. This fucking dab is never ending. So can we expect a Dashius Clay action figure in the future?
That would be cool. I would have to do it like how you did it. Like you did it based off your videos and stuff. Like I would need.
You'd have to like make characters. That's
Yeah.
what my idea is like I want to make action figures for every character I have in videos.
Yeah, like I
you
want
know
like a
what I'm saying?
version of me. Like I don't want me.
Yeah.
Like I want like me in a video. Like, oh, when you was fucking Flashes Clay, or like I don't know. Like
I feel like it'd be dope if I made the shake and bake action figures, me and Prez P.
there you go. That would be super dope. I would like to see that. That's another.
I
Good
want to have
character
like
you
all
did.
these different Johnny action figures up here. I think it'd be fucking dope. Wall of Johnny action figures.
Yeah.
You know, we got podcast Johnny the Funko. He's got his little microphone and his headphones.
I like it.
You collect Funkos or any of that stuff or no?
I just collect Coca-Cola stuff. Like
Yeah.
anytime that I get the opportunity to like come across somebody that has like a lot or like just a collection that they want to get rid of, like I've got the cash ready. I'm
Gotcha.
ready to buy it. Anybody who's
Gotcha.
selling Coca-Cola stuff, I don't care how small, big, old. I got the money.
It's Junkyard Coca. You should have a reality show where you
Is
go
that-
around.
yo,
the,
let me tell you, I
go
get
around
people.
the fucking country and find Coca-Cola shit.
Is that I would love that. I would love that. Like, one of my favorite shows is what does it call it? The one where the two guys get in the white van and they just go around buying like old vintage stuff.
Yeah, it's like a junkyard something.
Something. But that's a really
Yeah,
good
I've
show.
seen that
See, I would
show.
do that for Coca-Cola stuff
That's what I'm saying. You should have like a TLC show. Dashius Clay finds Coca-Cola products. You know, what I'm
on the
saying?
hunt for
You'd, like,
Coke.
on the hunt for coke.
And then people are going.
They're gonna think it's something
I know,
else. They're
but
gonna,
let
but
them.
then they're gonna get
You know
hooked.
how many infomercials
Then they're gonna
trick me
get
like
hooked
that?
though. They're gonna watch it and they're gonna be like, oh, this has nothing to do with that coke. But I get this. Look, he's finding. Well, look at that, baby. Found a fridge, a vintage
1948.
1930s.
Yeah. 1948
Straight up, yo. I'm telling you,
wind up fridge.
That's a hit right there. Straight up.
I'll watch.
Dashius Clay hunts America for coke. You know.
While
There you go.
eating-
TLC.
While eating Hooters wings at every.
While eating Hooters wings and critiquing every Hooters based on the city.
I like this.
You know, it's good for Hooters.
It's good for me.
It's good for you. It's good for Hooters. You know, they get a critique. You know what's going on. Was there anything you want to add? Anything you want to promote? Anybody you want to shout out?
Nah, man. To be honest with you, shout out to my daughter, and
Shout out to you.
shout out to the nurse. How about this? I want to give a big shout out to all the nurses at Mercy Hospital. They were like the most amazing people to
Yeah.
to handle what they had to handle in an emergency. Like we went into that place to deal with somebody who's like an obsessive compulsive person and overprotective about everything. Like I think normal people would have handled me so much worse. And like they did such a good job of taking care of my girl and making sure that all of us were straight. So shout out to them, because I feel like people
Yeah.
always think the doctor,
Yeah.
but those nurses was the truth.
Oh no, the nurses are the truth, man. When I had my 4-year-old, well, first of all my kids, me and my wife were all born in the same hospital,
That's dope. That's
Memorial
legendary.
East. Yeah, my mom was born there,
That's
and my sister
legendary.
was born there. So it's crazy. Like it's like lineage in the same hospital. So that was pretty cool. But the only thing I gotta say is the nurses were kind of like Nazis with me when it came down to like the formula breastfeeding thing.
Uh-huh.
Like my girl wasn't producing enough breast milk for my 4-year-old when she
Uh-huh.
was born, right? So I kept telling them, I'm like, yo, y'all are keeping her up. Her blood pressure's dropping. She had a C-section. She had 3 C-sections, so this was her second. And her blood pressure's dropping. And you know, basically like they didn't even care about her. They just wanted her to breastfeed, like keep breastfeeding,
I feel
keep
you, I feel
breastfeeding,
you.
right? But she's not producing, and the baby's crying every freaking 20 minutes, right? So I'm like, man, this is it. Just bring me the formula, all right? So I get these bottles of formula. You know, they don't really tell me shit. So I'm feeding the baby as she's crying, right? So the nurse comes in and she goes, "All right, how much did you feed this baby, right?" I showed her the bottles and she's like, "Oh my God, you had way too much." I'm like, "Yo, chill, bro. She's chilling. She's sleeping. You know what I'm saying?" I'm like, "You see how big I am?" I'm like, this kid
She can
needed
handle it,
more than the
yeah.
average kid. You know what I'm saying? But she was acting like this baby's gonna
Yeah,
explode.
but you know
like,
that's gonna be their priority over you or the mom.
She's sitting here like, "Oh my God, what did you do?"
You broke the
straight up,
baby.
yo. It's hilarious, yo. My kid, she's got a never-ending appetite, dog. She's always asking for
You
fucking food.
knew that out the
bro.
gate.
And I'm telling you, dude, dog, enjoy the moment you have right now, because once they start running around and getting crazy, my 4-year-old's teaching my 1-year-old's a genius, dude. Mariana Jane. So I got Arya Jazara and Mariana Jane.
Word.
And then my oldest is Leilani Punansi. They all got their own original names. Like I can't be having, you know.
Yeah.
I love to have the individuality. I feel like your name defines you, you know. But my 4-year-old, she's a maniac, and she's teaching the 1-year-old all this crazy shit. She just broke her arm. She was diving off the fucking dresser. She's already freaking trying to dive off the top rope. I need to call WWE. You know, maybe they recruit this early. I don't know.
You never know.
But dog, I'm telling you, man, like it's nothing like being a dad, dude. So congrats to that, dude.
Thank you,
for
my brother.
real.
Appreciate it.
And I got you the Happy
Oh, yeah,
Accidents
facts.
tea.
I'm big
You know
happy
what I'm
with
saying?
this. I
And you
needed
got
this.
your Johnny Hopkins lighter.
Yo. But always, you always had the leg up on the merch, man.
You got your Johnny Hopkins Mexican Coke.
You needed
know what I'm
this. I would have been thirsty and sad.
But it was a pleasure having you,
Thank
man.
you for having me, my brother. It's an
And
honor.
I'd love to have you again whenever you want to promote a project.
I got
or
you. I
whatever.
most definitely will.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to do this thing on the regular, chilling with friends, vibing, conversations. And I appreciate having you, dog.
All day, my brother. Bless.
Baby. Here's Johnny. I put the live in the 82. Covered cookies in a mix of the sour glue. Sauce a leaf, that's the Keef, that's a Johnny dude. I don't need a pre-roll marked in a tube. I got that A1 since day one.